What you doing?
I'm taking the tags off the thing so I don't get in trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Well, you say it takes too long sometimes for the video.
Oh, it does take a while when he's trying to take off the tags. And if you don't take off the tags, then people make ugly comments to you. Like, why didn't you take off the tags? Or get that piece of crumb out of your beard.
It's glue.
Oh, I don't know. Look like bread.
I don't think it was bread.
Yeah, it probably wasn't bread. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but David has lost a lot of weight in the last couple of months.
No bread.
He's been doing keto and it has worked for him. So, welcome back to the YouTube channel.
Yeah, after that odd introduction.
We're glad to be here. Well, sometimes we are weird. We do strange things. I don't know.
Yeah. We're going to be different.
And we're trying to get back in the groove of YouTube videos. We do well during Christmas, and then we're just so tired and
Need a vacation.
yes, need a vacation. But today, in this video, I've heard something about lemons, I've heard blueberries, I've heard sunflowers, and then I walk up and I see this lovely collection on the table. Looks like a bouquet, straight from the farm.
Yeah, so today we're going to do a 24-inch grapevine wreath with lemons, sunflowers, and blueberries.
So we have a lemon branch here, and this is an 18.5-inch lemon leaf branch that has some little, these are plastic lemons that are attached to this branch. And I see some fern, lady fern plant. This is the natural touch, so it's really soft. I love how that feels.
I've got some of this is one of our most popular items really every day, but in spring especially. It's our small eucalyptus bush by 7.
And this is a berry cluster pick, and this berry it's like a red berry with a blue finish.
It's got kind of a plummy undertone.
Yeah, plummy, burgundy, not really red, it's more of a plum or
yeah.
We'll call
It's got a lot of coloration in it. It's got a dark blue and a lighter blue on top of it. But one of the great things about these berries that I really like is they're plastic. So they're not that styrofoam berry that if you rub it up against something, you see white styrofoam underneath it. It's always blue.
It's always blue. All right, and then last but not least, we have this really nice sun-rich sunflower spray, 25.5 inches.
This is a new sunflower that we made specifically for the spring season. It's a little bit different color. It doesn't have quite the dark tones of some of our gold sunflowers for the fall season, and sunflowers have become quite popular for the spring.
Sunflowers have almost become an all-year-round flower, except for I don't see a lot of people using them at Christmas, but I see people using them in spring. I see summer. I see fall.
Spring through fall, still using a lot of sunflowers. Yeah.
So I love sunflowers. When I was a teenager, they were my favorite flower, and I even had border. I don't know if people use a lot of border anymore, but wallpaper border in my room was sunflowers.
I don't think border's allowed anymore.
Well, it was back in the 90s. I had sunflower border, and I made in home economics, I made a pillow out of sunflower fabric and a dress. So I had a matching pillow dress combination.
Very sunflower.
Yes. So I was into the sunflowers for sure. Okay, so I'm going to jump out of the shot so that you can work your magic and I can get some better close-ups so that you all can see what in the world's happening.
So first I'm going to start with our little eucalyptus bush. I'm going to dip it in some glue, put it in our wreath, and spread it out. I've got 6 of these. I have my eucalyptus bushes kind of uniformly into my wreath with a little bit of gap where you can see some of the grapevine here and there. I'm going to actually start adding my lemon stem because I want those to be seen. And I'm not going to cut very much off of these. I'm going to let these kind of stick out a little bit. And I'll tuck the sunflowers in a little bit more so that you see the lemons and the sunflowers. Okay, at this point, we've gotten our lemons tucked into our wreath, and we're going to start adding sunflowers, kind of in the in-between spaces between where the grapevine is and not the lemons. I'm going to cut these up a little bit, make them go a little bit further. Now that we've evenly distributed our sunflowers for a little pop of color, we're going to start adding our blueberries in.
I just ate a blueberry and I am stuffed.
Don't do this to me.
Now all that's left to do is I'm going to add just a little bit of this fern kind of on some of the edges and some of the places where if I think I got any gaps in my wreath and I see too much of the wreath. So for these, I usually pull the bottom piece off. It helps if you're just sticking it in something, but I'm separating these. So these are all taped together. And then I just take a little individual piece like this, put it in, kind of separate it out. So we've got everything in our wreath, but you notice we've got a lot of different dimensions. So we've got some things that are tucked lower, some things that are pulled out a little bit more so that you get a more three-dimensional style. You don't want everything just crammed completely flat in your wreath.
So thank you for joining us today.
That blueberry is still stuck in your throat, isn't it?
Thanks.
Just never know.
Thank you for joining us today. We hope that you'll tune in next week for, we don't even know. We don't have an idea at all what we're going to be doing next week. So you'll be just as surprised as we are. We can't wait to see you then. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Make sure you check out davidchristopher's.com. And if you look in the description, you will see a link to all of the items that you see in this beautiful wreath that David created. And I want to take this home and put it on my door.
I can never sell any.